right, guys, welcome to the podcast. This is another Sunday. Welcome to all the TikTok guests who's going to be flowing through. If you stay, we appreciate you so much. And if you just come in, we appreciate you as well.
Awesome.
Today, we're going to be talking about a major topic. It's something that we want to talk about because it provides opportunity. And we want to sell opportunity to you guys. We want to make sure that you guys are taken care of and there's a lane for you guys to fit in and get a piece of the pie. So today, we're going to be talking about online shopping and online selling. What do you know about that?
Well, the biggest thing for online shopping and online selling is people like the results. They don't like the process. They want to be a part of the community. They like the fact that, you can go on to some of these guys on TikTok and they're actually interviewing people saying how much money they're making on programs. But they just don't find enough creators that say, I want to be on TV because I don't look right.
Right.
I don't fit the description. I'm not like them. I can't do it. All those type of things. So.
Right. No, that's definitely a fact. And I was just talking to my dad the other day. The funny part is this is just a revamp of what we grew up on, especially my parents' generation, the infomercials.
Yes.
When they were selling the old coins for the collectors and stuff like that. So
encyclopedias.
Exactly. This is just a new digital age of that with a little bit of revamp to it.
Yeah.
But this isn't what you may think of as a scam, which some of you may think that was. I mean, it wasn't. You still got the product, but maybe it wasn't the value you thought it would be.
Correct.
But today we want to tell you about an opportunity that is valuable, which is online selling and online shopping, which is going to be, I'm not going to say the new wave because it's already here, but it's going to be the major wave of 2026 and how you can earn income.
Definitely. So it'd be just a matter of how comfortable are you about you. This platform of online shopping, Cody, is more about the individual and not so much the product.
Right.
And a lot of people are just not confident in themselves, and they don't feel like they have enough bandwidth for being themselves in front of people without being criticized. I think people are more fearful of what the critiques and the critics will say versus actually what they're selling and what they're promoting. Do you believe in it? Do you want it? Do you think that the world needs it? Those type of things.
Yep. Well, the great part about being able to sell online in 2026 and the way that it's going is you're going to be able to not just sell your product and what you may believe in, but you can sell other people's products and what they believe in as well.
True.
And I think that is important. And that's what we already see with these major brands. I mean, if you buy right now on Temu, you'll get a package from Walmart. And that actually happened to me a couple of times. And it took me 2 times to realize, wait a minute, Temu is actually shipping through Walmart. So it's actually all been going on behind the scenes with these big brands, but it's time we take it to the creators and allow the creators the creative freedom that they've been having all along, but not the power. We want to bring back the power to the creators.
Nice. Well, the power of the creators. So let's talk about that, Cody. How do we align with the creators to make them an atmosphere that will be catered towards them?
Well, I think we talk about it all the time from AI to AI, which is automated income or automated intelligence to automated income. And what we do here is we make systems that allow that exact process to take place. And I think it's important that we focus on keeping your data, which is your future, as we know. And we want to make sure that you have a space that is customizable to you, that you could say, you could call your own. You could title it how you want, brand it how you want, logo it how you want, put a banner how you want. Every customization option that you want is inside of the platform that we're building over here. And I think that's something major.
So let me make sure I understood what Cody is saying. He's saying to y'all that you can customize your own platform, sell your own products, or even affiliate products that you may have access to, and it speaks to your brand and speaks to your community. That's fire. Can you do that on TikTok?
No, actually TikTok is so restrained that even some of definitely all of the beginner creators who are going live for the first time have minimal access to important features, I would say, like being able to pin a comment or being able to bring in a friend or a second host or a guest, stuff like that, which is major when it comes to actually having your own freedom on your own platform. You're not able to do till you earn their trust or earn really what I think it is earn them money.
I gotcha. It always comes down to the moolah.
Yep.
The manyan, as they say, the manyan. Peeling back those layers to get to the access point of money. So, no, I understand that. So, okay, cool. So, customized sites, customizing the brand, customizing the ability, and then giving the people that may not have a certain amount of users, I guess, a platform to where they can sell and sell consistently.
Exactly. Yep. A lot of us think that
okay.
we need that 5 million, 2 million, even 1 million followers to actually sell a product or a service.
Okay.
And like you said earlier, it's really about you as a person. Like, you don't have to be an influencer,
Right.
but just you as an individual and who you are able to sell. That's when you're able to actually come on without without 1 million followers, without 2 million followers, even 500, 1,000, and say, this is me and this is what I have, and you know it's valuable, so someone's going to buy it.
So that means that your credibility should be your network and your community. The fact that when you say something, you can produce. Because here's the reality. They're selling online products that they cannot fulfill themselves, or they're not fulfilling themselves.
Correct.
So they're leaning on another source or whatever the case might be to fulfill those.
Correct.
And they just have to be the product expert, I guess the SME, the
Yep.
subject matter expert
Yep.
for that particular product.
That's exactly right. And
Okay.
this business model's kind of been going around for a while now.
Right.
It's called drop shipping.
Right.
And you essentially sell someone else's product, or sometimes may even be a customized product you make, but you don't hold the manufacturing or any of the distributing, so that gets done for you.
Gotcha. I gotcha. So essentially, like, it's a trust program all the way around, because the audience has to trust that you're saying the truth about the product, and then
Correct.
you have to believe in the manufacturer and the distribution center to be able to not only make the product in a reasonable amount of time,
Correct.
but deliver it at the same time. So it's a whole ecosystem.
It's a whole ecosystem.
So we're developing a whole ecosystem
An
for
entire
creators.
ecosystem. Yep. Yep.
You hear that, creators? We're developing an ecosystem for you.
Yep.
Because MMA traps you in the system that you need to help get your audience.
And speaking of trap, that brings us to my next point, which is the actual platform is called Trap. And what does that stand for? Tailored Retail Automation Platform. And
That's
basically, it is tailored to you.
Right.
It's a retail center.
Right.
It's automation because everything is automated within the ecosystem.
Okay.
And it's a platform.
Boy, that boy good. That's white chocolate for you, baby. That's white chocolate for you. He's smooth. That boy smooth. Wow. So trap shopping. So people can literally be trapped in the shopping platform to help bring money to them automatically.
Yep.
All they got to do is show up.
Yep. And I like to think of it as almost like a old MySpace circa 2008, where you had the entire customization platform where you could put music on there, your profile, you could customize the theme,
Right.
You could have your own videos, you can have anything you want on your platform with your product, so that when people came to your page, they see that it's your shop. It's almost like having your own brick and mortar,
Right.
but in the digital space.
Oh, that's fire. So someone can go live on our platform
Yes,
right now.
Right now.
No problems.
No problems.
What do they got to do?
They got to go to...
I want to sign up.
They got to go to trapshopping.com/waitlist.
Okay.
And as soon as we go fully live and we're able to give this out to everyone, we'll be able to send you an email where you'll be able to sign up on the platform. We have a free version as well, so this is not all cost.
Right.
There is a free version. Of course, there'll be fees associated with your sales and stuff like that, and you can learn more. But we do offer a free version all the way up into another tier, which you'll be able to learn more on the platform.
Wow. So I can take, let's say this Christmas tree right here.
Mm-hmm.
And I can go on to trapshopping.com once it's live and sell this Christmas tree based off of wherever it came from. Where did you get your Christmas tree at?
Honestly, this came from the dollar store.
Okay. So if the dollar store had affiliate programs, we could host them on our site. And then just local people that shop at the dollar store on a consistent basis could sell this and get paid.
Correct. Yep.
What? That's fire. We just gave you a whole plan just that quick.
Yep.
That's
And
crazy.
You didn't even have to create the product, the distributing, the marketing, nothing.
That is nuts. So the Christmas tree, you can do that. You can do that with your hat. I like your hat.
Yep. You can do it with a hat. You can do it with any kind of jewelry you make, any product that you have that's already out there, or maybe you're attempting to put out in the market and you just want to use this as a test platform where you want to see what the market responds to.
So I can do the quarter zip, because the quarter zip, I'm rocking the quarter zip today, and I wasn't rocking it because old boy came out and said he had to elevate his game because he was going to a new market. I've been rocking quarter zips, but I can sell this quarter zip and get paid for it off of our platform.
That's right.
All I just got to do is be comfortable in the quarter zip.
That's right.
Oh, see, yeah, I don't understand. You guys ain't on trapshopping.com waiting list yet?
You have to go to trapshopping.com/waitlist. You're going to be part of something big. I'm telling you, Gary Vee said it. If Gary Vee said it, what did he say? He said online shopping and online selling is going to be the major #1 way in 2026 to make big income.
Wow. So Gary Vee shout out to Gary Vee. He's always dropping knowledge, but people don't receive him because of the fact that he doesn't talk like everybody else.
Yep.
But what he says is prophetic in a way because of the fact that he understands market trends.
Yep.
And so online shopping, if it's big in Asian countries and it's big in China where they line up different booths, then why wouldn't it be why wouldn't it be big in America when we do majority of the buying?
Yep, exactly. Exactly. And we already see this all online, like you said, with the booths back to back.
Right.
Everybody's shopping online. I mean, we've been shopping online with Amazon and Best Buy and Walmart for years before this even became a thing. We just realized that everybody liked watching streamers, everybody liked being entertained.
Yes.
Like you said, that personal value you add to the shopping experience.
Yes.
Yeah, that's amazing.
So is there, because, some people fear certain things, like, public speaking is a real fear for people.
Right.
And so being in front of the camera, like we're in front of a camera right now talking to you live. You see this live. This is not a pre-recorded. This is live right now.
Yep.
So is there a position or solution potentially in the future where a person that may have a fear of public speaking that can actually still do trap shopping and still be them, but maybe not necessarily in front of the camera as much?
Well, that is actually something that we're developing here at Marketing Mousetrap Agency, where with trap shopping, you're going to actually be able to take your personality, your self-personality, and display it on the screen with your own AI avatar. So that means actually a lot of things. But to start, first and foremost, that means that you're not going to have to actually sit behind a camera with fear of public speaking. You'll be able to have a live avatar that goes live and shops and sells for you.
Oh, that's fire. So you're telling me I can have a Minnie Mouse, or you can have a Mini Cody that could actually do these things and sell the Christmas tree, the quarter zip, the hat, the shirt, all those type of things, and they don't have to necessarily be on camera?
Correct. So they can.
That's the future?
That's the future. That's the future. They can go ahead and set it up on the back end however they want with their products, the facial features of how they want it, exactly what they wanted to say, and then they go live shopping with the avatar, and it'll in real time respond to the buyers and let them know questions they may have and answer it for them.
So I think I heard Gary Vee say something about that too, about the fact that people will not be able to know the difference between an AI promoter and a live promoter. That's how technology is going?
Yeah, that's pretty much the future.
That's crazy. So the idea that you can have your own avatar of you and be, it's almost like the movie Avatar, where the guy goes into a deep sleep and now all of a sudden he's got this big avatar that's in a whole nother world. But you're in the real live shopping world creating real live money, automated money. And you don't have to be in front of the camera. So that means you can maybe manage. So you become a manager in a way of your own you.
You become the manager of your own you. And it's almost like you get to own your own store and be the CEO and the manager and everything all in one, but it's done for you all in live time.
Wow. So I can be a manager of my own electronics store and have avatars running and doing the selling and all that stuff. And all I have to do is just make sure that we get the product delivered and everything else.
Yep. And here's the best part.
Wow, this is fire.
Here is the best part. There is no stopping of how many businesses and no cap of how many businesses you can have. I mean, we're not going to tell you can't run multiple businesses. All you have to do is just create specific accounts for those businesses, and you can have avatars live selling for you on multiple businesses at one time.
So, okay, hold on. Maybe I'm confused. So you're telling me as a manager, I can have multiple different businesses, different verticals of businesses, different avatars and stuff running those businesses, and all I have to do is manage them, and I get income from all these different businesses?
Yep, that's it. You just have to be the manager.
You got to be a manager. So who's managing the systems?
You are.
So MMA provides systems. Trap shopping provides the distribution and online selling. When are you going to stop?
Will he stop? He will not.
Wow, that is crazy. So all I have to do is be organized, and I can have revenue coming in from multiple different areas.
Yep. And even better, you don't even have to know how to code. So a lot of these platforms, if you want to do a lot of the specific features that we're talking about over here, especially with live real-time avatar, you have to know at least a little bit about coding and back-end work.
Okay.
With Trap Shop, you have to know zero code. You connect your accounts through login, and when you log in, you'll be able to use your avatar and go live.
So let me make sure I understand what you're saying. So you're saying that I have made an avatar, and then I plug it into Trap Shopping, and then Trap Shopping does the work for me?
Yes.
So plug and play.
Correct.
So I just show up, plug in and then y'all play my process.
Correct.
That's fire.
And even
sign me up for 2.
And there is just a little bit of a process that you actually have to do when recording your video for your avatar.
Right.
It's about a 2-minute. You have to actually record and put together and showcase for the avatar to be produced right. Well, here at Marketing Mousetrap Agency, if you don't have the equipment and you don't have the lighting or the studio, we'll provide that for you.
We got studio. We got that. That's pretty cool. So we can actually go to a business and set them up properly so they can have the avatars and everything else part of MMA.
Correct. Yep.
So we got MMA for the systems and the setup, and then we got trap shopping for the selling and distribution and fulfillment. Man, this trap guy, this tailored retail automation platform is going to be fire.
Yeah.
And that opens up that gives people, I think, the confidence to say, you know what, I at least want to try it.
Yeah. I mean, you can't go wrong with trying, especially with a free service.
Yeah.
I mean, put your products on there.
Right.
Get your community together. All you got to do is send out the link and say, hey, I'm going live at this time.
Right.
Let them go on there. You can display your products with the pinned product for your most important product on your live. And then also inside of your actual shop, if you're online at the time that they're viewing your shop, they'll be able to see your live feed as they're going through your shop as well.
So AI is more than just ChatGPT?
AI is a lot more than just ChatGPT.
Wow, because I just thought, I thought like everybody else that ChatGPT was like the end-all be-all for AI.
Well, that's what everybody says, and that's what you hear, especially from a little bit older generation than I am. You hear that ChatGPT, what is this? I haven't heard of it, or I've heard a little bit about it from my son or my nephew or something like that, but they don't understand that AI is more than ChatGPT.
So if it's more than ChatGPT and it can bring me automated income from automated intelligence, I think I could try that.
Yeah.
I think I want to try that.
Yeah.
What about you guys? Would you guys want to try something like that? If we provided the platform, not if we are providing the platform. You heard Cody, he said it on national live shopping. I'm going to say it because nobody else is going to say it. When you're right, you're right. You know what I'm saying? So yes, Cody is saying that you can tag into our system, implement it, and it'd be live shopping to help build your confidence. Because I believe you said before a couple of weeks ago that AI has helped build your confidence.
Yeah.
So this could be another confidence builder for people that are kind of shy behind the camera and bring out a whole other personality that they may not know that they had.
Yep, no doubt. And I'm always a thinker about things that could be as far as, like you said, feelings and confidence and stuff. So let's not forget that when you're not behind the camera, you got an avatar just sitting there doing it for you, and you're making this income after income. That's going to build confidence on its own, because now your bank account's way above what it ever was before.
Wow. So you can literally be a managing talent. So essentially, that could almost be like a manager of a sports player or a manager of an actor or something like that. You're learning management skills because you're building a version of you for the public to sell the product to get you revenue, but then you can actually manage other people.
Yep.
So maybe somebody from this could actually start managing avatars for people that are afraid to be in front of the camera, and then they do all the work.
Correct.
But they utilize our systems.
Correct.
Wow. So we're building another ecosystem upon ecosystem.
Yep. It's just this is crazy. That's the great part about AI is people think that AI is going to take your job, but really it's making job after job after job. If you learn how to use AI, how to build a business model, how to utilize the tools that are in front of you when you have them for every single vertical that's out there, like we said, and it helps you build confidence, and it helps you gain money, and it helps you create these ecosystems that just are wild and crazy working. I can't believe they're actually where they are with AI. I mean, why not use the tools that are in front of you and use people like us, Marketing Mousetrap Agency, who have built other tools like Trap Shopping, tailored retail automation platform, where you can sell your products to your audience and get income automatically.
I love that. AI to AI, utilizing your community, which takes away from major brands, because now major brands are like, yo, we used to sell a lot of these Christmas trees at Dollar Tree, and now somebody on Trap Shopping is selling the same Christmas tree for less than what we are. And they have a bigger audience. What happened? Well, they got the confidence to say, I can do it myself. Why not pay them when you can pay me? Yeah,
I mean, you got to think of it this way, too. If Dollar General, let's just say one of the locations only sold 50 of these trees per season, and you put them on trapshopping.com, and now you're able to sell 500 of these trees for that season, who do you think they're going to be in debt to? Who do you think they're going to give affiliate program to? And first and foremost, they're going to call you. They're going to be on speed dial. They're going to love you.
Right. You brought more exposure to their business. You brought more revenue to their business, and you did it consistently. And now you can do it on autopilot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just tripping about this. So I can literally partner up with Dollar General or Dollar Tree, show them that I can sell their product, and then we can have some type of platform or broker deal between Trap Shopping and the creator and Dollar Tree.
Dollar Tree, correct.
We can be the middleman.
We can be the middleman.
And we provide the system that actually works. That brings them money.
AI to AI.
Consistently.
Overnight.
Man, I don't know what y'all waiting for. Y'all should be on Trap Shopping website right now. Waitlist like, yo, I need to be a part of that. Because I need some money.
Yep.
Because Christmas is right around the corner. 25 more days, somebody's going to be looking under the tree for some presents. The question is, did you have enough resource and enough intuitiveness to start? Because Cody just said it. You got to start. That's the whole thing about this whole process. Is you got to start. If you don't start, then you ain't getting paid. And if you ain't getting paid, then you can't buy nothing.
That's right. And we're not asking you to go build a whole ecosystem like we've built. We know that takes time and knowledge and skills. And we're just saying we've built the ecosystem for you.
Right.
Here's how it works. You don't have to have any coding knowledge. You don't have to be a wizard. You can go right in, log in, add your products. We have a whole inventory system where you can keep up with your inventory and your stock. We have an entire system where you can upload your images and keep up with their inventory that way as well. So make sure you go to trapshopping.com/waitlist. You won't be disappointed. There you go. That's the word.
Yeah. So I don't know if you guys heard what he just said about the inventory management system. Did you just hear what he just said? An inventory management system. So you're saying that we have access to a thing like Shopify?
It's very similar where we have our own in-house management system where you'll be able to upload your inventory, and as your stock decreases and your items sell, it'll go down, and as you add more stock, it'll go up.
So it can do the work automatically. Another AI integration.
Yep.
AI to AI. This AI thing just don't stop. And I learned it's just more than just ChatGPT.
Yep. And one more cherry on top.
What? We got more cherries on top? Where the cake at? Where the ice cream? Erica, where the cake at?
we have AI integrations with OpenAI. So for one instance, when you go and title your live, if you don't know a description or you don't have time to write it out, you just hit rephrase with AI and it'll go ahead and input your description for you based on the title that you have written down. So that's just one instance of how we're doing it. And then also while you're live shopping, if this is a person that you're on all the time or this is products you buy all the time, it will automatically use AI to basically shift you to that product or that user because it knows that these are products that you're wanting to buy and needing to buy apparently.
So, wow. So just, that's amazing what he just talked about. So based off of this live, right? Somebody's watching this that we may not know that's watching it, obviously.
Right.
Because we don't know who's clicked on and watching us on TikTok, watch us on Marketing Mousetrap Agency. Now apparently they're gonna be able to watch us off Trap Shop Live.
Yep.
But if a brand is watching us and say, you know what, I like those guys' their vibe, their character. I want them to test out my product on their website. Mm-hmm. How would they do that? How would they get a hold of us?
So you could do that in multiple ways. You could go to marketingmousetrapagency.com.
Okay.
Go to the contact form and fill that out. That's one way. You could simply email sales@marketingmousetrapagency.com.
Okay.
Or you can hit me if you need to at developer@marketingmousetrapagency.com. And those are just three ways. Of course, you can contact us always on our social media. We're always on there. So if you need to send us a message, you can definitely hit us up on there as well.
Because I think there's people that I know of right now that would say, you know what, I want to test it out. And maybe I don't want to be the individual that's on camera. But just like this product, I didn't have any idea that this was going to be set up in the background, but it's there. So maybe your product could be that. Or Trap, himself can actually be rocking your product.
Yep.
So that's something that we can do?
Yeah, so right now, that's actually what we're in development with next is making the environment background customizable. Already, you can throw a stock image in there.
Okay.
And you could either have a gradient or a color fill background.
Right.
But we want to make it where you can, like you just said, have an environment where you decide, okay, I want this branding here, or maybe you put a 3D like shelf here, or whatever Christmas tree, whatever you put. That's definitely what we're working on next for sure.
So for the big brands, I'm going to talk to the big brands for a second just to make sure that you guys understand what Cody's saying. He's saying that for a paid play sponsorship, we can literally make a platform to where your product can be the premier product, and we actually display that while we're going live.
Correct. Yep.
That's fire. And it can be digital or physical.
Digital or physical, yep.
That is fire. So you hear that, big brands? We are providing another platform that doesn't exist in the ecosystem that you can actually start to play to. And then also the creators, because like Cody said, we're making this for the creators.
Yep.
So the creators, if you believe in your product that much, and that's what it starts with. You got to believe in you first, and then believe in what you're making, that it will be acceptable in the world or in your community.
Yep.
So if you believe in your product and yourself that much, you can have a Christmas tree or whatever your product is in the background, and we can promote that and have it. Wait a minute. So that means that we can actually have on our shop, can we have their product live?
Yeah.
So they can buy it right then and there while people are watching us. They can actually be buying stuff while we're talking our.
Exactly. So you'll be able to see
fire.
You'll be able to see all the products right there as the person shopping live. So whatever products they wanted to add to that live shop, you'll be able to see. And then also they'll have a pinned product that they may want to show you more important, that's most valuable to you or whatever, that they have pinned in their profile for you to buy when they're going live. And then also they have an entire shop that we talked about, the customizable shop that has all the products from all of the live feeds that they've been on.
So let me make sure I'm just trying to wrap my head around this in real time, because Cody's a man. So we're talking right now live on TikTok, on our own platform. So we could literally have a digital background that has a premier sponsor. So let's just say the Christmas tree, because we've been talking about this Christmas tree. Hey, Dollar General, we need a cut.
Right.
We've been talking about this Christmas tree. But just say this Christmas tree was pinned to, I guess, the background.
It'll be pinned to the side over here for now, but it can be pinned to the background. Correct?
Okay, so you pin it to the side, and while we're talking about this Christmas tree or implementing it however we want to implement it,
right,
then a person can literally be buying right there while they're still watching us and not leave our feed.
Correct. So what it will do is
that's fire.
They'll actually have to, once they click buy, it'll leave for about 5 seconds for them to enter their card on a screen, and then as soon as they click the buy button, they'll come right back and be redirected right back to the live feed.
So let me say this to y'all. If y'all understand the e-commerce that we just talked about just now, content creators, so let me be very specific. You podcasters that are always promoting your programs and you got these partnership deals, that's a whole game changer right there.
Yep.
That is totally, so podcasters, all these different coaches that are out here, people that have different programs that range from, I guess, from a $99 all the way up to $250,000 that people charge for some of their programs.
Yep. Influencers who already have the community base and they're already selling products, but instead of selling them on all these different disillusioned platforms or trying to have your own website that you have to manage and all this, you could literally have your own trap shop live and sell these products to the customer base you already sell to.
So you're telling me that we can host Kai Cenat?
We can host Kai Cenat.
Mr. Beast?
Mr. Beast.
Dan Martell?
Dan Martell.
Gary V?
Gary V.
All these kids?
Yep.
Man, that's crazy. So that means that we have enough confidence in the systems in place to do that, and people can just automatically get money like that.
Yep.
While they're doing a podcast, they can be getting paid.
They'll simply connect their Stripe Connect account, and for every sale they make, they will be able to see it come right into their account.
So Stripe could be the premier banking system or the back office system for financial gain.
Correct. Yep. And what's great about
Stripe, I want some money. I want some money, Stripe.
Now. And what's so great about Stripe is it integrates with everything else. So if a user uses Stripe on our website, they'll be able to pay through debit card, through banking, through PayPal, and all other sorts of income. It's not just through one debit card.
Oh, wow. So they have different platforms. So they have different segments within the platform.
Within Stripe.
Within Stripe. Yeah, Stripe, I want some money. That is crazy. So all this stuff can be done with AI and with systems.
Yep.
And MMA can take care of that. And Trap Shopping can take care of the online shopping.
Correct.
So one company has multiple different verticals, can take care of your whole ecosystem. And all you got to do is go to a link.
Yep.
Or go to the Marketing Mousetrap Agency sites or Trap Shopping. Yep. Like if you were watching this right now, you're a person that likes to try things in real time. So do I in my way. But how would you do this? Like what would you do right now?
So right now I would go to trapshopping.com/waitlist.
Okay.
That will alert us that you actually are ready to sign up and want to be a part of this.
Right.
You'll get an email as far as showing you what all we're getting ready to do. You'll have all the information on what's coming up next. And then we will immediately reach out to you to get you started on our platform so that you can be one of the first testers to see exactly what we're talking about.
Wow. That is a CTA, call to action. So he just gave you a call to action. I hope you wrote it down. And the cool thing about this is if they're watching live, can they go back and watch this again?
They can go back and watch this again. It will be uploaded to YouTube. There'll be clips out on all the social medias. And eventually it'll get to a point where you'll be able to go back and rewatch it on our website, specifically when we'll host them up on our page.
So, wow. So they can actually go onto YouTube once it's uploaded.
Yep.
And then they can go back and say, what was that web? Oh, that's what he was talking about. Okay,
Yep.
Let me go back to that. And then they can go ahead and sign up to Waitlist.
Yeah, and I know everybody's going to say this. Every content creator is going to say this. But I highly suggest you favorite this video, save this video when it's out. Come back to it in 2026. Yeah. Tell us if we lied to you, but I promise you it's going to be the year of online shopping. In fact, you may see, and you already do see, some major retailers making a shift in that direction. With Walmart, they just implemented a new creator studio we talked about last week. Yep. So you want to make sure you get in on the ground level. And if you don't, like we keep saying, you're going to get left behind. This is the new wave.
Yes. So that's a very good point. So with that being said, tomorrow, in case people don't know, even though it may not have been broadcast, but now the world kind of understands, at least Americans do.
Right.
From tomorrow is Cyber Monday.
Correct. Yep.
So for a Cyber Monday product, maybe they should invest in themselves.
That's right.
You know, just doing something technical and understanding. Maybe they go into trap shopping and go into Marketing Mousetrap Agencies, try to figure out how to work this and navigate this thing and kind of see if what we're talking about is real.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing more important than investing in yourself.
Facts.
And if you can buy some sort of course, some sort of system, some sort of AI to AI where you can use automatic intelligence to make automatic income, then why not give it a shot, especially on Cyber Monday. Who knows? We may have a deal we throw for you guys.
Deal. People love deals.
People love deals.
I mean, people absolutely love deals. I don't know how much money was made on Black Friday. I'm sure it was in the billions.
Oh, it had to be worldwide. I mean, even in the United States, I'm sure there was some major money.
So if they were doing Black Friday deals, and majority of the deals people do now are on the internet.
Right.
How much money of that did you get as a small business owner or a big business owner? How much of that revenue online, let's just say it was $78 billion.
Right.
How much of those billions did you get? Did you get $1? Did you get a cent? Did you get millions? I guess.
Probably not, because the way I see it is you're probably either on one of two platforms trying to sell it right at this point. You're on TikTok Shop, or you're on Whatnot.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Now, I can't say I've sold on either platform, and I can't say I've used it to its fullest capacity because I haven't sold on there. But I can say that I know there's restraints even when just going live before you get to a TikTok Shop, just a TikTok Live. So there's going to be a lot of restraints and a lot of rules of engagement like we talked about for these platforms.
Rules of engagement.
So if you want to get out of rules of engagement, you got to find or help work with someone who has created systems and ecosystems that don't have such rules of engagement, that allows that freedom, that allows you to control your own data, that allows you to control your future.
So own your data?
Own your future.
I'm understanding. See, I'm understanding these guys at MMA. I'm really starting to understand the platform and the ecosystem that we are building here, and how the creator and the everyday person can jump in and turn from an individual to a whole community and get paid in the process.
Yep, exactly.
Because that's the thing that I don't think that exists much is how do I, as a person that's never done this before, tap into this market? Because I hear about TikTok affiliate programs, but you just gave them a whole program of how they can go from 0 to whatever. The limit is infinite based off of their community.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, a lot of creators get stuck on where do I start? Where do I begin? They may even have a great product, or maybe they're even in the market where they are affiliated with someone and they're already selling someone else's product.
Right.
And they just don't have that platform to use, or like we say, they're constrained to TikTok or whatnot shop and whatever their rules of engagement are.
Right.
Or maybe they're taking a bigger cut than I know of. I don't know the full details of breakdown, but I do know that we're able to offer a lot more features over here, being able to give them a lot more freedom and able to allow them to express themselves in the way that they want to in this new digital age of online selling.
And I think that's the biggest thing. What you just said, cell phones have allowed us to do a lot of customization, and a lot of people always want to separate themselves. But the biggest things about creators is that they are creative,
right?
But they're not consistent.
Correct.
So we can tag their creativity with our consistent systems that give them automated income and automated intelligence.
Yep.
So automatic income, AI to AI, automatic intelligence. Their creativity along with our consistency will give them the resources that they need to move forward.
Exactly. And like we said, it's about community, because it's not about whether you have 500,000, 700,000, a million followers. It's about having that community, having those people that follow you or that you follow also and you give back to, so that when it comes time to sell your product, they're there just like you were there for them. But it's about having that low base, that low barrier of entry, where you don't have to have $1 million or a million followers to enter a platform that could potentially make you both.
So it sounds like as long as you got the support and you're genuine on who you are, then you can develop a community that can help benefit all.
Correct. And in fact, the most genuine people are going to win on this platform.
Really?
It's not about who's got the best product. It's going to be about who's the most genuine. That's who's going to win.
So are you genuine? Do you believe in yourself? Do you believe in your process? Well, Trap Shopping and MMA, Marketing Mousetrap Agency, it sounds like you need to be partnering up with them immediately. And I think on MMA's website, they focus on partnerships.
They do. They actually have partnerships available right now where you can join and be part of this amazing ecosystem. And I would highly suggest going to marketingmousetrapagency.com/partnership, because you'll be able to see exactly what we offer when you partner with us. It's more than just saying, hey, come in, we'll get you jobs and out the door, bye. We want to actually build with you, make you revenue, build that community, and be that place of resource where you can come to. And like you say all the time, is automation, automation, automation.
I like automation because people get lazy. And if they know that a system is on the back end doing the work that they don't want to do, their SOPs, standing operation procedures, then I would pay somebody heavily to do that. Like, yo, I just need to show up, show out, be me, and then the system does the work on the back end, and I know it's working consistently. And then I got another level of development that can actually make sure that it's working consistently.
Right.
Wow. So I got AI and I got human together. And all I got to do is be genuine, as Cody said.
Genuine. Yep.
Sign me up for 3. I done meant from 2. Now we up to 3.
Now we up to 3. Man, we appreciate all you guys for tuning in tonight. It's been a very great night talking about the future and what's to come.
Facts.
This isn't just something that we guessed about or we're thinking might happen. This is something that one's already creeping in from behind if you haven't seen.
True.
It's here actually right in your face if you're not looking. And if you don't look, it'll be gone before you know it. And you won't get to be part of it, but it'll still be around. So I highly suggest you head on over to trapshopping.com/waitlist.
Yes.
Get on the wait list, check out a demo. You'll be able to see the live demo of what we're talking about and how this actually all works and breaks down. So make sure you check that out and follow everything we have going on at marketingmousetrapagency.com. You'll be able to see everything from our partnerships and when we go live from there from now until we switch over to Trap Shopping. We hope to see you guys there. Appreciate everybody on TikTok, everybody on YouTube. Do you have any final words?
I definitely have one final word, and I'm just going to say, own your data.
Own your future.
There we go.
Peace.
Peace.